Hey guys, how's it going? It's Will here, and today we're looking at the Bandai 50th Memorial Box Godzilla 1965. Now, yes, you are right. I have reviewed this figure before. I reviewed this figure back in summer 2017 during my big tour review revival. But the original review, I was never crazy about it. Like, I didn't really like the location I filmed it in. The lighting was and the biggest problem I had with the original video was just the audio. The audio was so low, like it was so hard to hear me in that video. I was never proud of the original review. But here we are, giving this figure the proper review it deserves. So yeah, just get the card out of the way. So, really awesome picture of Godzilla blowing his atomic ray. I kind of wish they used a different picture for the card though. Like maybe like Godzilla doing his victory dance. Like come on, the victory dance, that's so iconic. That's like the most iconic part of the movie. Right there. I'm assuming this stands for Invasion of the Astro Monster. Because, you know, the cards here, the Memorial Box cards, they don't really represent the figures. They're just cards to represent all the Godzilla movies. Like I think there's 27, 28 cards in that set. Yeah, there's not a card for each individual figure. There's cards that just showcase all the Godzilla movies. So that's just a little misconception people have. Nothing on the back. I do keep the cards in a binder. I do keep them in sleeves of plastic. But I just took it out for this review, just so you guys can see the picture. Otherwise, there would have been a big glare on the front. No one wants that. So Godzilla 1965 here. This figure, I'm just gonna say right now, incredible. Definitely one of the best parts of the Memorial Box set, and it's probably one of Bandai's best Godzilla figures. Like, this is one of my favorite Showa Godzilla figures, along with Godzilla 1974 and 75, and Godzilla 1964. Unfortunately, I do not own the 64 Godzilla from the Memorial Box. I'm so upset. Maybe one day, though. But 65 here, I think is just as good. I just love all the detail Bandai does on their Godzillas here. Like, they really capture all the skin bumps. It resembles that nice tree bark kind of texture. I mean, just look at the face. The face, like, look at that. That's the suit right there. That's like super identical to the suit. Just really awesome job. Let's just get articulation out of the way, because there's hardly any. There's just the basics. There's the arms and the legs that all rotate fine. There is a glue seal at the tail possibly, but I do not recommend breaking it due to how rare the figure is. So I'm just gonna leave that alone, okay? Now, as you can see, Godzilla is like this kind of greenish color. A lot of the Memorial Box Showa Godzillas have like this greenish kind of paint job. But honestly, I don't mind it. You know, some people might complain that it's not suit accurate. But like I said, I don't mind it. I think it makes the Memorial Box figures more unique. So yeah, it just looks good. There's even some shading, as you can see. Seriously, just awesome job, Bandai. Like, they did these Memorial Box Godzillas justice. So here we have Godzilla 1965 scaled up with some of my other Bandai Showa Godzillas. Godzilla 68, 1974, and 1975. And as you can see, he scales up just right with all these figures. They're all the same size, more or less. Like, yeah, they're all the same size. So don't worry, Godzilla 65 will fit in perfect scale with all your other Bandai Godzilla figures. Now, I kept Godzilla 1968 out just to make a little rant. So, Godzilla 1968, this figure was originally a Memorial Box figure. Yeah, the 68 Godzilla wasn't always this charcoal black. It was originally released in the Memorial Box. He had more of a lightish green paint job, just like the rest of the Memorial Box Godzillas. And he had like tannish spines. And then, in like, when was it, 2005, 2006, I want to say, they re-released Godzilla 68 as part of the Movie Monster series. Remember the pink and the purple border series? Yeah, they re-released Godzilla 68. They painted him charcoal black and they re-released him with the tag. So if they did that for 1968, who was a Memorial Box figure, why can't we get reissues of Godzilla 65, 64? Like, why, Bandai? Why are you being so stubborn with your Memorial Box figures? Give the people who might want these figures a chance to get them. Now, if you're an Ultraman fan, you see where I'm going with this review now. Okay, so, just like I mentioned in the Godzilla 1964 review, the 65 Godzilla is pretty famous in Super Ultraman, the original series that came out in 1966, because the head of the 1965 Godzilla suit was merged onto the body of the 64 Godzilla suit in order to create the Ultraman monster Gearus. Yep, so Gearus had the head of the 65 Godzilla and the body of the 64 Godzilla. They repainted it and they added a frill around the neck, and boom, you got Gearus. Now, I do not own the Gearus figure that Bandai released. However, if you ever wanted to, if you had the money, if you could find it, get another 65 Godzilla, you can customize it and make it a Gearus figure, because this actually scales up perfectly for a Gearus figure. The Bandai Gearus figure that came out, it's pretty old, and Gearus is like hunched down, so he kind of comes up to like here on Ultraman. It's really weird. But I mean, the 65 Godzilla scales up perfectly with Ultraman. So yeah, just a little trivia there for you guys. And then here's just a quick shot with the rest of my Memorial Box Godzillas, like the figures that I know are from the Memorial Box. I do have figures like Godzilla Jr. and the Heisei Godzilla, but come on, those are just reissues. These figures we know are Memorial Box figures, like Meltdown Godzilla, Godzilla 1984, another one of my favorites, and Godzilla 2000. You can tell it's the Memorial Box one because he has the more pinkish spines. So yeah, awesome. All the Memorial Box Godzillas look super well together. I pray one day I can get the full set. Okay, one more size comparison, then we gotta wrap up this review. So, being as this is the 65 Godzilla, his first appearance was in Invasion of the Astro Monster, so I have to scale him up with the King Ghidorah. So, the only King Ghidorah I have available on me right now is GMK King Ghidorah. I actually like how this looks. Like, GMK King Ghidorah kind of has like a Showa vibe to him, so this actually looks cool. Just look at just how massive this figure is in terms of body mass. He just dwarfs the rest, like, the 6-inch figures. Like, seriously, GMK Ghidorah, incredible figure. You might be seeing a re-review of this guy, because I have done 2 reviews of this figure, and I hate them both. Like, I'm such a perfectionist, I swear. So yeah, GMK King Ghidorah, seriously, I think this looks real good. So overall, you guys, you know, I don't think I even have to say it, but Godzilla 1965 is getting a perfect score from me. Like, in my opinion, this is one of Bandai's best Godzilla figures, and he'll make a great addition to any Godzilla fan's collection, especially if you're a Showa Godzilla fan, because Godzilla 65, like, this is classic Showa-era Godzilla right here. Like, I've always loved the Daisento Goji suit, especially after seeing it in Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster, or Ebra Horror of the Deep. Like, I just loved the way that the face looked, and how the eyes were shaped, like, and this figure just brought back all of those feelings I had for the suit. Like, it's just a real great representation. So, guys, if you're trying to find this figure, I got mine off of eBay 3 years ago. One of my YouTube friends, RC 2001 Studios, hey man, if you're watching this, RC, if you're watching this, dude, leave a like and comment below, man. I miss talking to you, dude. But he recommended me to an eBay seller, and through the seller, I was able to get Godzilla 65 and 1984. So yeah, RC man, I just want to say thank you for the help all those years ago, 3 years ago. So yeah, eBay is probably the best place I would recommend you get this figure. Don't pay more than $100 for this guy. Like, I don't think he's worth that much. I paid $80 for mine. I wouldn't go above that though, to be honest. But yeah, eBay is probably the best place I would recommend if you want to find this figure online. I wouldn't really recommend all these third-party kaiju selling sites, just because you don't know what you're really gonna get, because those sites don't really put up detailed pictures of the figures. So yeah, I did see some Memorial Box Godzillas when I went to G-Fest in 2018, but that was 2 years ago. Plus, as of right now, we don't even know if G-Fest is even going to be held next year due to the current pandemic. Like, it got canceled this year, so next year is up in the air at this point. So, yeah, we don't know. But, yeah, I definitely would recommend eBay if you want to try to hunt for this guy. Guys, this figure, I don't know how much more I could say it or how much more I could recommend it. It's just real great figure. Like, just pick it up if you can. Alright guys, I think I rambled on long enough. Thank you all for watching. Remember, keep an eye out on the YouTube community tab. I tend to be posting a lot of pictures, exclusive pictures, and I'll be hosting some polls on there as well. So keep an eye on the community tab to stay engaged with the channel. I love interacting with you guys. And until next time, thank you for watching.